me a little bit earlier that yesterday you met with President Obama.
Yes, I did.
What were some of the things that you told to him about, because you're a small business.
Yes.
What were some of the things that you wanted him to hear about small businesses in America?
Well, it was interesting because they had a forum on small business, and I was one of 120 or so businesses who first heard the president speak for about 20 minutes and then broke into small groups where both the cabinet members and the president in rotating sessions came to talk with us. My group was Access to Capital. And I polled some of my friends and talked to people about what they would have me say, as well as what I was concerned about. And really for small businesses, and all businesses, but particularly small, it's finding capital when you need it, finding patient capital, finding capital that is affordable, and having banks that can be flexible with you as you go through the difficult times and help see you through to the other side, much like my company had to go through. Those are some of the things that we talked about. What were the types of tax policies that the government might enact that would encourage investment in small businesses? We talked about new market tax credits and how they can shrink the size of the awards so that small companies have a better chance at getting the awards once the big pools come into a particular area and they aren't all eaten up by large deals. And we talked about angel investment, and one of the big things that I talked about with him in particular was making sure that all groups, minority businesses, women groups, small businesses, Hispanic businesses, all had opportunities and that we didn't stimulate the economy and leave people behind at the same time.
Well, you talked about the stimulus package, the recent stimulus package, and you gave me some statistics about it that
yes.
don't really line up with that.
Well, there is one of the packages that I saw a number on, and it was about a $52 billion package that less than 5% went to women, small business, and minority companies. And for African American firms, I think the number was less than 1% of $52 billion in spending. And when I spoke to Secretary Geithner, who asked me afterwards, or said to me afterwards, he was very happy that I had brought those points up. He also said he knows that they have to do they want to do a better job in the next round of incentives to make sure that it's helping small businesses. Their comment is that small businesses create 2 out of every 3 jobs. And so it's important, particularly with minority companies who hire more minorities, that those businesses have opportunities to participate. They did. They really took good notes. And from our session, the president and the secretary talked about maybe they'll change their policy. They had already proposed a zero capital gains credit on investment in small business. They're thinking they're going to change that to a tax credit so that the investor could get a more immediate tax credit for that investment in a small business rather than waiting 5 years to see how the business works out. And that was one of the comments that came out of our group. So I was very pleased to hear we gave input. They listened and then said, that sounds like a good idea. We have a great team of people and a great group of customers. We've seen our way through 2 very difficult years. 2011 is looking up, and we're happy about that. And I'm pleased to be able to lead such a great group of people into what I hope is a much better future.